So my client hit me up last night asking me to squeeze her into my books. And I'm like, girl, you trying to get your hair done the next day. But at the same time, you know, hey, I ain't got nothing else to do. Let me get you together. So today's client's name is Kalia. Y'all say, hey, Kalia. And my girl got a head full of hair. I already knew before we got started that she was due for a good trim. But you know, hey, no challenge is too hard for me. So I put on my old faithful JCPenney's uniform and baby, I got to work. So I started spraying her hair down with some really good heat protectant in each section because again, her hair is curly. We want to go section by section. And then I detangled and I started blow drying her hair, which you see me doing right now. Then after I blow dry, I went ahead and put on a balm, which is like a heat shield / heat protectant. And I ran that all through her hair. So again, I could saturate that follicle. And then I parted section by section so that I could start pressing this hair out because we need this thing straight so we can get this trim right. Now, I also took the time to change her from a wet cape to a dry cape. The reason why you have to do this is because whenever you shampoo the hair, the original cape actually gets soaked and you don't want the hair to revert back whenever you flat iron it. So when you put on a dry cape, you don't have to worry about those problems. You know what I'm saying? So now that we done got everything nice and pressed out, it's time for us to go ahead and get this trim together. So right now you see me trimming along the base of the hair. We're just cutting down the length first. And then we're going to go in and we're going to cut in between so that we can make sure that we trim each and every hair that needs attention. Now, I once heard a hairstylist say that there's no such thing as a trim. It is just a haircut overall. And this is true in the sense that you don't want to just go in and dust if there's more that needs to be taken off. Sometimes you just got to get that dead hair off because, again, if you come in to sit in my chair, we trying to grow this hair and we cannot grow it if it's constantly breaking from the ends to the middle, and eventually the root's going to be jacked up too. What the churn say? Yeah, that's ghetto. Yeah, no, we not doing that. Now that I've got her all nice and trimmed, I went ahead and blow dry all that hair that was hanging on her off. I went ahead and combed it out, you know, just to make sure that it was good. And as you can see, it was good. But your girl said, you know, I want to do something different today. I want you to try something that you never tried on me before. And that was a braided ponytail. Now, I can do ponytails, but I have never done a braided ponytail. So full transparency, I said, girl, I don't know about this, but we going to try it out. We going to see how we do. So I prepped her hair, got everything nice and solid, just like I would do if I was to do a ponytail. I even got them baby hairs together because, you know, we want that to set and melt while we work on the braid. Then after securing the base with a few bands and straps, I went ahead and worked on the braid. Now, full transparency, I did not record a lot of myself working on this braid because your girl was struggling, okay? But we figured it out, and actually it came out way better than I would have anticipated. We both were pleasantly surprised, as y'all can see with us turning up here, and I just love when my clients trust me enough to experiment and allow me to do something different so that I can perfect my craft. But anyway, y'all, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see you in my chair. Go ahead and book for July before the seats fill up. Love you. Bye.